Hi, good morning, and welcome to your Morning Mayan. I'm sorry I meant to get this out yesterday morning because we started a new wave spell, and it's my intention to record early in the morning every day so you'll know the daily energy Mayan calendar. So yesterday we started a new wave spell, which means we're starting a new 13-day period, starting from the first frequency in the Mayan calendar and moving through the 13th frequency. On the first day of the wave spell, we seed an idea. So yesterday was all about destiny. It was the number one frequency, which means the seeding of the idea, as I said, and the glyph was about destiny and finding your own mission and your own destiny. So today, the second day of this wave spell is the number 2, which represents polarizing and bringing together both sides of yourself, the light and the darker, the known and the unknown, conscious and unconscious, if you will, into unification or wholeness. So a lot of that has to do with the mirror, too. That came up in the last day and today also in the Mayan glyph arena. And I want to tell you about the Mayans and mirrors and how that works just spiritually, if you don't know. The spiritual principle behind mirrors is that people will mirror things back to you. So if you have an issue and you think, oh, this person's a jerk, a lot of times what they're doing is, according to psychologists anyway, is they're mirroring back to you the very things you dislike or like about yourself. That's why we tend to like people that are a lot like us. They're mirroring the things that we like about ourselves, as opposed to the people that we have a really intense feeling about. Often they're mirroring things about ourselves that we don't want to own or that would be on the lunar or unconscious side. As far as the Mayans, this is really interesting. The Mayan priests would wear large headdress, and they'd have big mirrors on the headdress, so that when people came to talk to them about their problems with their neighbors or whatever, that they'd be sitting in front of the priest and they'd be going, I really don't like blah blah blah, Farmer John Mayan doing this, or be complaining away. But the whole time, because they were sitting in front of the priest with this mirror on their headdress, they'd be looking at themselves. So this was a really great symbolic way of getting people to say, look, everything's inside yourself, nothing's outside yourself. So all of this you're saying to me is really what you're trying to say to yourself. So taking that into context, it's a really good way to try and focus and pinpoint more toward where your own personal destiny may lay, because I found that sometimes the things I'm most envious in people about are the very things that my spirit wants me to do. I knew I didn't like somebody that was a surfer. I was like, oh, they're lazy, and I was jealous of them is basically what it was. And then when I realized, wait, I really want to do this, I just don't have the guts. Went and took a lesson, now I surf. I'm still scared to death, but I do it. But my spirit is so full of joy every time I do it that it doesn't matter, because the frequency and the joy that it brings me is all that matters. And if I catch that tube, that'd be great too. But so that's one way that you can look into using the mirror in your own life, by seeing what other people are mirroring back to you, and also the path that might be bringing up for you that maybe you should try to follow. And in closing for today, the way that the Mayans would say hello and goodbye is in Lakesh, which means I am another yourself, which again goes back to the mirror, because you're looking at the priest and you're looking at yourself. So everything was a big mirror, according to the Mayans, and that's really just a pretty much 101 basic spiritual principle. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know what the wave spell is, this wave spell, and what the energy is that we're working with. And so there you go. Have a great day, and in Lakesh.